Hey everybody, welcome. Glad that you're here. We have started looking through the book of Proverbs, and yesterday we did Proverbs 1 through 7. We're going to kind of continue on a little bit. We're going to skip a couple of verses so that we can just really focus on the theme that I want to hit for today. So as we look at the words from Solomon, he says in verse 8, "Hear, my son, your father's instructions, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland to your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent." And he says, these are some things that they're going to ask you to do. And he jumped to verse 15. He says, "My son, do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood." And so he goes on about the ways that they do things. What great instruction. Again, it's follow the words of your father and mother. It's the invitation to wisdom, and it's to listen to the words. "Hear, my child, your father's instructions, and forsake not teaching." Literally, it's listen to the instruction, listen to the teaching from your father and your mother. They're going to come from two different viewpoints. It's going to come from a man's viewpoint and a woman's viewpoint. We're not going with gender equity stuff here. This is a man and a woman who are giving you instruction on how to live life. They're warning you, as every parent will do, as every aunt and uncle will do, as every good adult will do for the kids. Let me tell you the pitfalls of life. Don't do this. Hey, if your friends are telling you to do something, don't do it, which is why a Christian upbringing is so important. It's not to learn all the don'ts, it's to learn the do's, what to do. How can I honor Christ and glorify Christ? You hear me say that all the time, but I really believe that's true. If my focus is on how I am glorifying God, how I am honoring God, then I'm not going to worry about what I'm not supposed to do, because I'm so focused on bringing honor and glory to God. I don't have to think of all the laws. The Jews had 613 laws. 365 were "thou shalt not." So I had to remember 365 things of not to do. So I don't have to worry about what not to do. I can focus on the two that Jesus reminds me of from Mark 12. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. Love your neighbor as yourself. Boom, done. Done. That's part of the wisdom and part of the knowledge. So they're saying, if sinners entice you, don't consent. If they say, come with us, to lie in wait to capture someone, if we're going to go and steal something, if we're going to go drink, if we're going to go do this or do that, and you know that's not right, don't do it. The greatest way to avoid temptation is usually saying no. It's a two-word sentence. No. Not going. And that's what they're trying to get at. He says in verse 15, "My son, don't walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths. Their feet run to evil." You don't go that way. You go the other way. So, and it's true for us, even as adults. We could take the wrong path too. It happens. So my encouragement to you is honor God, glorify God, hold on to the good instruction, love God, love your neighbor. There's no other law in the books than that. Have a great day, and God bless you.